was really craving a Chicago-style hot dog. I'd never had one. So we went to Portillo's, which is a kind of a more of a famous Chicago hot dog place, and had a great meal. And then after that, we decided we were going to go to the John Hancock. Last year when we were there, we just had an incredible time. It was by far one of the best dates we've ever been on together. The entire time before this, I'm calm and cool and collected.
Not only did I not have any idea, but there were some telltale signs that day that I noticed but overlooked. You know, we walked around for several hours that day in Chicago, and Matt had his hand in his pocket the whole day. And I remember thinking, like, why does he have his hand in his pocket? Like, he never puts his hand in his pocket.
Like, I had just bought new shorts, and the pockets were really, really shallow. And I thought, like, if I'm sitting down, I'm doing something, like, it's gonna fall out, like, and then I'm gonna go crazy. So my hand was in my pocket the entire time.
Yeah.
It's still there? It's still there. All right, we're good.
Even on the drive-in,
Yeah.
sitting hand in pocket.
Take a ride, oh, 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 take a ride, take a ride.
As soon as we get up there, my heart just starts thumping like crazy. I'm like, all right, this is happening soon, like within the next hour.
I remember like leaning over and like putting my head down and feeling his heartbeat and hearing it. It was like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, holy cow, this heart is going crazy. So we played musical chairs and we're scoping out like the best tables and competing with other people who are also doing the same thing. And
We finally get to a table that I thought was good.
And he asked me, he was like, well, let's go stand by the windows and look out at the scenery. And
Now I'm like, all right, this is the spot, so I'm thinking, how am I even going to do this?
that's when he came up behind me. And he was like, you know, we've had a really amazing day today. And I interrupted him. Like, this is, he's proposing to me, and I interrupt him. And like, I was like, let's take a picture. He immediately like gets me back into the position to continue the proposal.
And I was standing behind her, and I kind of like giving her a hug, and I reach into my pocket as she's overlooking the city, and I open the ring box and put it in front of her and say, will you marry me?
Probably took me a few seconds to realize I haven't said yes yet. I immediately turned around and kissed him, but I forgot to say yes, so that's when I was like, yes.
And it's funny because I don't even remember her saying yes, because
Yeah.
as soon as I, got done with my spiel and asked her to marry me, that was it. I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
and I just didn't remember. I didn't remember her saying yes.
He's really
Yeah, it was just a huge weight off my shoulders. So
And if these feelings are so true, babe.
we had reservations at the Capitol Grill.
I was like, we're never gonna make it. I was like, we need to call and tell them we're gonna be late. So we ran out of the Hancock. And as we were walking back to our car, I wanted to tell everybody on the street, I just got engaged. All these homeless people we were walking by, but I
Walk in and right off the bat, I go up and I say, yeah, Matt Morrell, I have reservations. And they're just like, oh, reservations for 2 right this way. So I meet her in front of me and we're following the waitress and go around the corner.
I saw that his parents had flown in from San Diego for this, and my parents were there, and his brother, my sister, and I started crying again, and I had just put my makeup back on.
And she had no idea that I've been planning this part for months. And that was kind of like my big surprise, not just the actual engagement.
Take a ride, oh, oh, oh.
We would like to get married in San Diego, outside. But the most important thing that we know 100% is we want everyone we know and love to be with us there to celebrate.
Excited for the planning process and see everyone there.
Details to follow.